Hello, guys. Welcome back to another session of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. On the last episode, we helped out a doctor who needed help. But not just any normal help. We needed some supernatural help. And the only person for the job was none other than me, Maya Fey, who we arrived at her, I believe, her little village of Karain Village. So, as we get to meet some our old pal, and an interesting, adorable little girl, and some other interesting characters. The doctor is there for the channeling that Maya has experience in. But during the channeling, the doc that we try to help is dead, and now Maya is in deep trouble. So after some investigations and gathering some evidence, we found out things were not looking too well for us. Sorry. So things are not looking good, and even like with the spiritual intervention by Mia, our beloved, I believe it was our mentor, and it's basically saying like, yeah, you got some key evidence, so focus on those, and also we did unlock some interesting supernatural ability by using a Magatama, I think it's called correctly. So, we found out she's keeping secrets, and there's other characters are keeping secrets because we can see what is called a cyclock, and that's kind of an interesting new mechanic, and hoping to see what truth can we unlock by using this method. So, without further ado, we're going to go straight into court for this trial, for this session. So, here we go. Yes, please.
The magnetoma needs to be charged. So do we always need to be dragging around a small magical girl to charge it for?
No.
It works. It works entirely on its own.
Okay.
So Phoenix can use it at will.
Use it at will, but she did mention that it uses. Did she mention it uses our own spiritual energy to basically use it, though?
Well, I think there are limitations to it. Like, you have to like corner the other person on a particular question.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't just like work all the time. I think there are rules to it, but I don't remember what they are.
I guess we'll find out.
Well, we'll find out ourselves. So.
I mean, it's gonna activate on its own anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Oops, excuse me. Got the big burps right there. Whew. June 24th. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's a successor this time.
Successor, is it Edgeworth? It better be Edgeworth. Oh no, it's not?
No, unfortunately.
Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man.
Oh boy, yes he was.
He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. Kept your boyfriend away from you all those years.
Tased both of you.
Tased both of you, yeah, that was the thing that happened. Blocked it out.
Yes. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had the perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those verdicts, guilty verdicts. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good.
Is that Pearly?
Oh, Pearl.
Maya.
Pearly, how'd you get here? You can't drive. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. But how?
I was really worried about you.
Aww. Hey, where's your mom? Didn't you two come together?
Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Then came all by yourself, a small child, all the way through Japanifornia.
Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way over here.
Oh, of course not. I'm trained.
Oh shit. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man, this girl has like Super Saiyan endurance.
Pearly, what about the train? You know, choo choo.
What's a train?
Do you know your choo-choos, girl?
Girl.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'm afraid
No?
I guess she was too sheltered from television. I give up.
It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Kammer tries to do something to me? Poor innocent girl that I am. At least I know that Mr. Edgeworth had been nicer to me than Von Kammer because, you know, your relationship.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that?
Only Phoenix's true love.
Yes.
Don't teach her about OTPs
I
yet.
mean-
She's too young.
He's Nick's rival. That's what I meant. Rival. Well, it's more complicated than that. He's also a friend, quote unquote. Special friend.
Objection.
Oh.
Through time and space, he objects for this description. I still remember him as though I've seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce, hot battle until the very end. So much tension. I was always back and forth with them. Cut the tension with a knife, but when you're rivals for life.
Maya, please don't ever mention that name ever again. That name
Did you
is
break up?
a
God.
forbidden name.
Why? Why, Nick?
Edgeworth ghosted Phoenix.
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What? He dumped you? That bastard. Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
The
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Please stop the conversation you're having right now. It's not important. Come get into the courtroom immediately.
I'm really emotional right now, man. Give me like 2 minutes in a Klondike bar.
No.
Look at Maya's like eyes. She's like so shocked that her like OTP has been shattered.
It's sunk.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The ship is sunk.
She can't move. She's actually going to stay here for the whole trial.
All right, let's continue. Ellipses. Let's go. Now, not the time to talk about that man anyway.
Nick. Oh.
Big enemy, say it. June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court courtroom number 2. Oh, it's this lady.
We flipped around. Weren't we usually on the other side of the court?
Nah,
I'm
man.
confused.
You know, like in tennis, you gotta flip sides. It's like that, but with games.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sure.
Except we're still on the same sides. Are we? Did we change
No,
sides?
we're
Actually,
both
no,
on the opposite side of the
no.
courtroom.
Oh. Wait, I thought we were always on the left.
We're always
no,
on the
we're
left.
on the right.
You know what? Let's just go, Judge. We'll solve this later.
Oh, court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Oh, the prosecution and the defense prepared.
Who wants to be this lady?
I'll do it.
Should I
Somebody
get
take over
you-
as Maya if we have to talk back and forth, but I want to be her.
Just
Ellipses.
just get the German in you if you got any.
Oh, yeah.
I do, so ellipses.
Mm-hmm.
Seconds Deutsch.
Ellipses. What is this, kid?
Oopsies. Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
You know damn well why.
Look, man, I try to help with your cocaine case.
It's like he doesn't have any cocaine today. It's all Phoenix's fault.
You know you're on
Mr.
probation. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma.
I am Franziska Von Karma, the protege.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Oh god, she has to whip. Revenge? Is this about her father? Manfred Von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can.
Oh shit.
Ouch! Ah!
I'm talking.
Oh, hell yeah.
I whip you. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth, not like a normal person, please. I beg of you. Ah!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. All right, prepare to go down. Herr Phoenix, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the right.
Right.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. If you could whip me again.
Kindly whip me again. Right. He has a new addiction.
Yeah. If you want it, it costs extra. Those
Oh.
of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor,
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
yes.
Uh-oh.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stand by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is what you say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that's how you want to weigh it, Miss Herr Phoenix, right? Then I should now call the first witness.
It's kind of trippy that you're using the German pronouns or the German whatever honorifics, because there's a character that does that later.
Alright.
I was
Later
trying
in
to
the
get
series.
more German because I can't pull off the accent. I only know a handful of German.
Oh no, it's cool. It's totally cool. But
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of funny because there's well, if we ever get to that game, well, you'll see.
We will see. But for now, she's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. God help his soul.
The other German is not as scary.
Witness, your name, occupation.
Do you want to voice Gumshoe, Zach?
Sure. Let's see. I gotta calibrate real quickly. Hey pal. All right. Here we go. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Damn it!
Get to the point of it, useless. Explain to the court the details of this murder. I don't care about you.
God damn. Yes, sir. If everyone could please take a look at this map.
He seems a little too into it. I don't.
The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut.
At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit? I've never seen that happen in this courtroom.
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
And that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. Guilty!
Alright, the floor plan's added to the court records, the diagram of the channeling chamber.
So, how's the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time then. I'll get out the whip.
Maybe I need some motivation.
Oh god, what an impatient lady. Anyways, the cause of death.
The direct cause of the death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. It's up to date and everything.
Autopsy report added to the court record. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank.
That's a lot.
It's pretty intense.
See, that is very intense.
The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right? Oops, sorry. The cause of death. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. I guess.
Question this: where did the gun come from?
Well, actually, let's look at the actual new report that we got. Let's see here. Just wanna. No, I don't want to present anything. I want to look at it. Let's see. Is there a way to look at it? It didn't give me the option. Like, see how the interest check there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that's all we know.
Okay, so after being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Alright. Just gotta look
But there
over
shouldn't be a gun and a knife lying around a channeling room. I want to question this statement.
Yeah, we may need to this might be a situation where we press the victory. We may need to press him.
Possibly. Alright. Let's press everything then. Here we go. The murderer weapon, Detective Gumshoe? Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
Holy shit, he was packing heat?
Yeah.
The victim? Now, why would he have...
Why would have a pistol? Who cares? It's Japanifornia. It's part of Americana, and they all have guns. The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on the pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I'd suggest you start.
Fingerprints? What are fingerprints? I mean, there were fingerprints?
Dude, we had a whole... We just talked about this last episode. Oh, wait, that didn't happen this episode. But still!
This is explained to me in the last case.
Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir.
So they fought over the gun?
Possibly.
So, the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
right into her hands there. Alright, let's press it.
Let's
Press it.
let's press that. How do they know?
Press victory.
We gotta how do they know that though?
Point blank, huh? So how far away is that?
It's anywhere between 12 and 20 inches away.
And how do you know it was a shot at point blank?
Phoenix Wright. I got tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Hey, don't talk about Japan and California that way. Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Damn. Wow, I never do that. Live and learn, I guess.
It's like, thank you, Von Karma, for teaching me something today.
Alright, let's press. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife.
What?
I see. Oof. Don't know what happened to my voice there. And whose knife was it?
It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, Maya face fingerprints are all over it.
All over it, huh? Can't help thinking about that whip.
This doesn't look good.
What will we do now, Herr Phoenix Wright?
The wound was very severe. Let's press that one, definitely. How severe was the wound?
If it had to have been half an inch, or if it, oh my god, if it had to have been half an inch more to the right, it would have been. Hold on, last time for sure. If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya stabbed him with the intent to kill.
Alright.
Alright, let's press that one.
Press.
When I click that one! Ah! Alright, nothing sounds out of place. I should try and learn more about the victim's weapons for now. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, this is it. Press. Are you sure you stabbed first, then shot?
Yup, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to foolish opinions of other foolish fools.
Wow.
Ow. Hey, don't talk
I
about me like that.
It's really bad. A pistol shot into the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly.
Yeah, her word variety is really high for a prodigy 13-year-old lawyer.
Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Herr Phoenix Wright.
Grr, what a pain.
I've had enough. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepts them into evidence. I'll put the knife in this hand and the gun in this hand, and everybody stick them up.
You unlocked the dual wielding class. Just kidding. This will add
Just
it
like
to the
Bloodborne.
courtroom. Yeah. This will add it to the courtroom. Record. Murder weapon was Gray's. Okay, the murder weapons was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprint. Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belonged to the face. Bears Maya's fingerprints.
The date and time of death was June 19th, 3:15 p.m. Japanifornia time. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. This does seem like an open and shut case. Can I bang my gavel, please?
No.
Damn it.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. I know you want it.
Oh my god.
After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there?
Oh, gee, I would slam my gavel, but,
Oh.
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I have promised, Herr Phoenix, right? You would change your plea. You would challenge your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
I'm not sure this is how law works, but okay.
This is a huge decision. I better think about this all the way through. I would say
Plead not guilty. We're going all in.
We're going all
Go
in on
for
this
it,
shit.
not guilty.
I'm not playing to this girl's hand.
This was an obvious setup.
Yeah, it's obviously set up.
Painfully.
Oh my god. Can't play that 13-year-old's hand like that.
I think she's actually 17 now.
Yeah,
she?
because she was 13 when she
Oh,
started, and
yeah,
it's
she
been like 4
did.
years.
If we justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined. She'd be labeled as a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor,
Damn right.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
the defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of a complete acquittal. Ow.
View. You have sealed your fate, Herr Phoenix Wright. Detective! Useless detective!
Oh, don't call him useless.
I was like, yes, sir. God damn it.
Remember your answer.
Can't tap my Bostonian.
I mean, start whipping, it's like...
It's
Presents-
whipping the gumshoe out of my voice.
Yeah, she whipped so
Present-
hard it killed your accent.
presents the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Yes! Eek!
It's like, yeah, no.
Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Incriminating evidence.
Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. Oh man, I've lost the judge. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's costume added to the court record. Maya's clothes was wearing at the time of murder. The blood spatters on them.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood spatters on her clothes. But this situation could get any worse?
No, it actually got way better.
Ha ha ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to soak off with your towel between your legs, Herr Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing. Incriminating evidence.
Do they test the blood? How do you know it's the victims and not Maya's?
Apparently blood testing was not invented in Japan and California.
Wait, we've done blood testing before.
No, we did
Yeah.
fingerprint testing.
Wait, whenever there was like the analysis of the blood on the weapon and the silver samurai.
Yeah, I feel like we've done that. Press the statement where he talks about the blood, the third one.
Alright, costume defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood.
I think it definitely has to be the victim's blood, because who else's blood would it be?
The blood in the costume?
Well, they did test it.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Remember what he said about the burns, or like if there were gunshot, or if there was like burns from the gunpowder, then wouldn't there be? I don't remember. That might be.
Yeah,
that's the
why
thing.
aren't there burns? Okay, yeah, I know where you're going with this. Lab results show. Okay.
Let's take a closer look at the robe. I think you can inspect it in the evidence. Oh, sorry. I forgot that I was voicing Gumshoe. Lab results show that it was the victim's blood.
Yabba. This is like CSI.
So there is blood from the victim. Blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you can glean from this piece of evidence?
Well.
Uh-oh.
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. I run this court.
No, you...
Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
God damn it, Judge. Quit being a simp. Even the judge is on her side. Even if I bought more than I... Even if I bought off more than I
Press
could chew
further.
here,
Press
what
further.
could I do? Let it
She's
go.
she's
let
hiding.
it go.
She's hiding.
I'm kidding. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason to as why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be
There's a hole in the sleeve.
something about this costume. I just have to look really hard.
Mr. Wright. Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect, and I'm blind. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Literally.
Well,
It's like they gave you an obvious hint.
Yeah.
one little
Alright.
thing.
There's one little thing. It's
It looks
one
like
little
there's my
thing.
time's up, so it's about the costume. Nah, there's nothing wrong with it, Honor. I lied. There is some one little thing. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What? What are you talking about, pal?
Oh, she's getting the whip ready.
Where is this problem you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. There are no buttons on this thing. Nah, I'm kidding. It's this
How are you
thing.
supposed to keep it on?
Eh. I asked the court to please take a look at this sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? What's a sleeve?
Judge, oh God.
There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
He's just taking a sniff out of the hole.
The judge has just got the bloody robe on him. Or he's like, "What, Judge? What are you doing with the robe? I just noticed there's a hole in the robe. It smells like gunpowder."
But why are you worried? Because, officer, I gotta get inside the mind of a
He
criminal.
really likes to smell things. I don't.
I mean, wouldn't his like smell receptors be burnt off for such long use? I'm very curious. All right.
Nope. All that cocaine's keeping him nice and strong.
Okay. What kind?
Gunpowder. No one ever told me.
Oh, that smells of gunpowder.
It's like being on flashbacks or something. God. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Hey. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make that it must be a bullet hole.
For a second, I was like, I just read butthole.
Yes, a
don't know
butthole.
why.
It's like a tiny point. That makes
I was like ready for that to come out, and then it didn't. It was butthole. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's butter. It's not a butthole. This is a very grave matter.
Sorry I didn't do the Freudian slip you wish.
It's it's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Maya's costume updated in the court record. Maya's clothes Maya was wearing at the time of wedding. So please check the button for details.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
You didn't report a bullet hole
Hmm?
on the thing?
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more.
I object. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree that it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands, for some reason. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then ellipses.
No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Press
Alright.
the... Because it doesn't make sense now with the hole.
Slam.
Oh, I think you could just present the robe now.
I guess. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if it was he or was it?
Well, we could find no evidence. We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle,
Yeah,
pal.
I
I mean,
think the
no
robe
evidence
present the
at
robe.
all.
Yeah.
So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically.
Ugh, we're in real trouble now. If only had something to prove that the victim did fight back, which we obviously did like 3 minutes ago. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with testimony alone. We'll find a critical contradiction somehow. Then I'll have her. Alright, so let's go back. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Present the robe!
Let's see, where's the robe? Come on. There we go. Present. Slam. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Hey! I mean, hey.
Yes, sir.
Yes, even?
Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
He said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
It's just gonna sit there and
Then-
smile.
Then what, may I ask, is this bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means, man. It means that the victim had fired a shot. This what it means to not fight back?
You're right.
It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would have changed everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting in my favor.
Huh.
What's with that? Are you finished yet, Yell aft?
You're finished yet, Her Phoenix, right?
Damn it, I should have done a JoJo reference.
Miss Von Karma?
It's seems that Mayor Fay was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a quote-unquote justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Semantics.
Now that you... Why, that's right. I'd forgotten that, and I, the judge, should probably remember those things.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes, that's true. I mean, proved it's
You know what is
self-defense.
bothering
We didn't
me?
know that before. We didn't very clearly we tried to hide that fact, but hey.
All the male prosecutors have been referred to as prosecutor whatever, prosecutor Edgeworth, prosecutor Von Karma, but she's not called prosecutor Von Karma. They call her Miss Von Karma.
Oh,
I think she
Did
did.
it?
I guess
Yeah,
is she
yeah.
still like prosecuting? Because like, is she not
She is
prosecutor?
the prosecutor, but they don't use, when they call her, they don't use that title like they've done with all the other male. They call her Mrs., which is bothering me for some reason. Sorry, just had to throw that out there.
Maybe it's because like she's not recognized as officially as a prosecutor in the state of California, but she is in Germany.
Or to separate her from her father,
Probably.
who is prosecutor Von Karma.
oh
Anyways,
yeah, that would make. I feel like
makes
that would make more sense.
Yeah, that's
Although
definitely
she's,
more sense.
but also I don't know because this is the only female prosecutor in the series that
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah. Except for
So,
the
who
newer
knows?
ones. Alright.
I deserve a title. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? Oh, so.
Oh god.
Ah!
Don't just stand there, useless detective. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? Oh my gosh. You want me to put it? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
Bruh, you tell
Why
good
does he like
stories.
laughing after being whipped?
Ah! He's like he's egging her on at this point. He wants it.
Yes.
Ellipses.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yeah, I really miss Edgeworth.
What transpired?
During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
But what about the knife?
The scenario you've put together does make sense. Yes, sir.
But wait, if they were close, then there should have been a burn and it was just a hole.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Well, actually, they smell the gunpowder, so it was close. All right. On the surface, it doesn't seem to make sense. However,
You can ignore the smelling of gunpowder, I think, in this case.
I won't
Judge
give
is just
up
on
that
something.
easily.
But please refrain from glaring at me like that.
Bruh,
Stop judging me. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
been judging you since the first day in this game.
Press the statement when they said they were close.
Alright, so it transpired during the channeling. Solid chance. Of course, the victim used the last bit of strength to fight back. The two were fighting and took out his gun. Is it this one or the next one? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Okay, oh, I went backwards, my bad. Okay. The victim took out his gun. The victim was shot because they were
This
too
one.
close, he missed. So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them never really fighting. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Oh yeah. Really glad you weren't hurt.
Present it, because I think it won't match up.
let's see. Present. Okay, let's see. What's the quicker way? Okay, this way. And present.
Got him.
Slam. Missing the tiny hole in this costume. Be the prosecution's undoing.
What do you mean?
The hole was actually created by a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
He said there were two of them when they're fighting. The victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on the costume?
Gunpowder burn.
Okay, you're right. Right. This is what you testified earlier. When something was shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh,
There's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
that is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Hmm.
I'm disappointed, Herr Phoenix, right? You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
Ish.
With this wishy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disapprove my line of thinking.
You want the whips? Let's see.
Let's see. Just whips him.
There's one guy who actually whipped hard. Anyways.
In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. Simple. It was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound was found from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would have not had the strength to push the defendant very far away after that. Got it!
Well then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she placed between the doctor and herself. And then, when she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. Useless fool.
I wasn't listening, but that does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? You can literally say anything.
I must be careful. I can't
I won't
afford
be
to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't,
Doesn't
make
make
sense.
sense.
Slam. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Wasn't
But-
there another hole?
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting. I would love to see where this quote-unquote flaw is. I am flawless, and you are a fool. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere.
I think it's the hole that we saw in the room.
She put some distance before rushing to make that final blow. And then when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. There must have been a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. You want to present the whole?
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't like it's the right answer, but I also like kind of question how it fits.
I guess the thing is
I don't know how it works, but I know it does. It has something
Yeah.
because it has to do with the bullet holes and trajectory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically we're trying to get rid of the logic that she simply stated with her new thing was that she stabbed the guy, pushed him away, and then he shot him in that middle of that process to explain the distance and the conflict. So basically with this whole, I gotcha.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so-
like knowing because I know what happens next. So the
yeah.
if the this at least proves that they were by this part whenever they got shot. So
All right.
that was,
This
we'll see.
this is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. All smug.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would
Ooh,
like
looks
to
nice.
point
I want
to
it
the-
in my bedroom.
I would like to point to the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Oh no!
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Oh, what? Where?
And why.
I didn't know that was a question. Mr. Wright, I say, Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless, man? How do you even like law? Alright. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeves first, and then the folding screen. It passed through the height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means
Maya's short.
when the shots was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but she was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order. This changes everything.
Please, look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, he was here when he fired the shot, and then the bullet hit his folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Wouldn't they have to be close to the folding screen?
Well, it's generally in this area for this to happen.
Yeah, she has to be like right by the screen, just slightly in front of it.
Yeah, 'cause-
I'll just generally put it here. So, see if this works. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh,
What?
Judge face scrunched like
Is
he smelled some
that?
serious
You sure
bad breath.
about that?
Yeah, that is,
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think of things through again, Mr. Wright.
Ow, my point.
I'm going to penalize you.
All right, go back to the diagram. I think.
Alright, what this is done for now, let's focus where Maya was at the same turn.
It's got to be right by the folding screen, because she was running behind it.
So behind?
So...
No. Because it has to be hit her first, right? That he said. So she has to be right in front of it.
So
Well, we
here-
don't.
Like, I don't know where to put this arrow in general. We know that it has to
So
angle...
put it right by the folding screen.
Yeah, it's either in front or behind
Like
the
right
folding
there.
screen.
Alright, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
She was standing here near the folding screen.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that?
Damn, she's slamming that thing. Alright. It's possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the
That's
victim.
fun, Karma.
That's impossible.
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot excuse me. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would have been gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ah. Cause you have Phoenix Wright's view.
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Nah, it doesn't change anything.
She's everything.
Nah, she guilty. You're right.
Yeah, even with
It
this new
changes
evidence,
everything.
she's still...
It changes everything.
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what the defendant was doing at the time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen.
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Slam. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oh, Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me, pal?
I gotta flex on this man. All right, with this.
I'm gonna end this man's career.
That's the pose right there. All right. With this, the rest of the trial should be in the. God damn it. Blast radius of disaster.
You're such a smart man, Herr Phoenix, right? Do you think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point? Now I know why Papa had such a tough time with you. You amuse me. Feel like we could fun together with the whip.
Out of all the things to inherit, why does she have to be the smarmy smile?
Get ready, detective.
Oh no. Don't whip
I'm ready.
How dare you damage my perfect logic?
Oh no! I wouldn't want you to. How's it all my fault?
You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that three-stand goatee.
Don't make fun of my goatee. That's just
I'll
harsh.
take them out one at a time. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will surely come later.
Oh
Oh
my.
boy. I mean, but punishment.
God damn it.
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face.
Oh, I totally forgot we have another witness.
I think it's time to call in the next witness.
All right, another 45 minutes worth of dialogue. Next witness, it's gotta be Lada.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess.
Yay!
After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Guilty!
God damn it. To be continued.
Do you want to pause here for the night and play more on Monday?
Do you want to end early? It's 7:50. I'm fine either or.
I feel like the next section, I actually don't know, but I feel like it's probably going to be long.
It's fine. All right, let me just.
But I'll go with what everybody else is up to. Staff opinions.
I'm good to keep going. If
You're
up
good to
for it.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep going.
Okay, keep
I'm
going.
like, I got hyped whenever Lada came into the picture because that means I get to voice her.
Hell yeah. All right, here's what we do. We'll just voice about. Do you want to hit about 8:30 and we'll just stop it there exactly, or?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to like go to the end, the
Alright.
logical end.
That's fine. Here we go then. And no, I don't want to oversave it. I already saved it. Yeah, that's fine. Again, we stand June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew, that was a close one.
Your turn.
Oh, I did say that. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
Drama.
I
I.
felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
God
Oh wait, this
damn it.
can.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Aw, here's this little devil.
Oh, but you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Child that was
This child,
passive aggressive.
I think she's being raised to not only train in spirit medium, but also in the ways of the diplomat. Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh no. Guess there's no escaping her, huh?
Can't escape her southern accent.
Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me.
Now she's like,
God damn.
now she's feeling cheery.
If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. We'll never leave you alone.
Oh god.
Your sister? Are Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Oh yeah, do you remember her, Burley?
She like channels her right away. Remember
God.
me?
Oh God.
My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Yabba, 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 yabba.
Good, will now reconvene. Now the first order of.
God.
Yes!
Want to hurt, old man.
Oh God.
After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
Who boy?
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Ah, yes!
It was like brutal across her face.
She looked like she was dying.
I said name and occupation.
I declare what in Tower Nation? Who gave you that? Hey, Judge, this here's a violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's it.
Like the judge, like goes up to your like her ears, but like, you'll get used to it, and you'll learn to like it.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. That is my
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened in the day of the murder.
I think I missed a finger now. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet.
Oh God.
Hurry.
Things what I heard. Paranormal phenomenon. I'm here to testify.
Are you sure she's a prosecutor or like an interrogator?
No, it's all be one big happy family, okay? As he looks to the other way, all teasingly. Oh, I thought he was gonna eat whipped.
That's fine. The witness account.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Did she have a gun? Well, those last two statements kind of. All right.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Reckon course, short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? Don't to talk. Just
That's my-
hurry up and show the picture to your court.
Oh damn, that's my right hand.
Damn. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Oh, damn.
It would certainly seem only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Picture taken at the muddy crime scene. A lot of photos added to the court record. Didn't she took 2 photos though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Herr Phoenix Wright? My whip is ready for you.
Oh no. No. Only one man can rip me. And I can't even say his name. Alright.
Don't you dare say his name in front of me.
I would clear all doubts about Myers through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Witness account. Alright, so...
Press everything because I don't know.
Hold on. I do want to take a photo of that one more time, just so I could notice anything different.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. I wonder if there was
Alright,
not
so...
just 2 people.
Well, there's the defendant dead. She was right there with the gun.
I feel like it doesn't look like Maya, but I know Maya's body changed when she channels, but something just seems off.
Yeah, we do have an. I guess we do have an issue where like, she's clearly on the wrong side of the room.
Possibly, but...
Because if there was a bullet hole by the folding screen, why would she be over here? But I don't know how we get there.
Well,
What's the rest of her testimony?
let's just...
I already forgot all of
Just
it.
press everything.
Alright, so let's
Evacuate
just...
everything.
Okay, the doc and the defendant went into the chamber. That's true. We don't need to press that. We're waiting outside the door and we hear the bang and hear the gunshot. That is
Yeah.
true, but she forgot there was a second bang.
Oh, that's right. There was 2 bangs.
Yeah, so let's just press that just in case.
Yeah.
Slam. Was it really a gunshot?
Damn it, Phoenix.
Well, you understand, you must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Is it really a gunshot?
I was going for something completely different, but I didn't think I would say that answer. Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
Because she's not a lawyer, sir. And the world just becomes a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard.
Now that we corrected her in that trial.
Now this is where the story heats up.
Alright, the lawyer broke down the door. We rushed into the room. That's true.
Definitely happened.
Inside, the victim was waving a pistol around, which she did prove with that photo.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. This is the statement.
This is the
the statement we need to
yeah.
press on.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Did she mean Morgan Fay?
But there was no one else in there. You know it. And you know it.
The channeling chamber was a very dark, almost pitch black. There's really no one else in there. What was that about? Behind the folding screen?
Well, behind the folding screen.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rat Given!
God damn it. Huh? What in the...
Rat Given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. And I would know, because I can't know.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Right, Kevin. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck and
Now then, you're Phoenix, right? Do you see a problem with this testimony or don't you?
Her story adds up. What's worse is that there's a scene of the crime with her. And the story's exactly what I've told it too. I wonder if we present the map on that statement, maybe? Or maybe we...
Well,
Press
press the very first
Press
statement.
this one.
Which one?
The one where waving the gun around.
Press the first statement because she says that only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber.
That could be.
Because there's, like,
I mean,
clearly
we're
somebody
all-
had to have gone in before them.
Was it really those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
I think she's just gonna keep doing that to
Answer
cock
yourself,
block
it was
us.
really just the two of them.
Yeah. Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went to the channeling chamber. You hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Alright, so we were outside, we did that one. Lawyer, we broke down and rushed into the room. Inside the
Press this one, I feel like there's something there.
Slam. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fay?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lada seems awfully confident in her testimony. That's hard.
Press hard.
Press hard.
It's always the answer.
Lada, please think back to the day one more time.
Well, what you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
I was murdered.
Clear. Lada, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. Don't judge me. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it's Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see,
Slam.
Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present back your testimony.
yeah, sorry.
Good. The shifting's back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Her Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered.
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one again.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Wait, why did I read that again?
I'm just gonna look at something here.
I don't know what else you have to go off of.
Let me
Other
check
than those
this
two, there
here.
was no one else in the room.
So the left sides were entered. Go in. There's definitely space behind the folding screen.
What about the box? That's in our evidence, isn't it?
No, we don't have that yet.
Oh,
And we got the photo. And let's see. He has the gun. There's the person that's straight up dead.
I think-
Is her outfit not bloodied? Or hold on.
Yeah, I'm wondering, does it have the bullet
Can you take
hole
a
in it?
which bars and like it's sending a warning area?
I don't. I think the other picture
No,
would
the
reveal
blood-
that better.
Yeah, the blood is like, yeah, we don't have
We need to see the picture from the front.
Yeah, we don't have that one yet, so... Hold on. She has the gun in her right hand. Okay. Guy's bleeding on the floor. Wait. You know how like he was shot in the forehead, right? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, maybe we don't. Maybe that's not it. Okay, waving the pistol around.
Well, so the other thing that's a problem is that's probably not Maya
I
in
want
any
yeah.
form. So how can we prove that wasn't Maya in the picture?
Well, let me press this again so it gave me the options again. I have to assume that. Sure am. She chases out. Oh, witch. Yes. Channeling room's on spin black. What's it? Not behind the door, but what about under the flooring? Let's just try that.
I don't.
What about under the flooring? Did you check there?
I ain't no ignoramus to make it out here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about me? Under the floor? Come on, even a bug couldn't crawl into that.
Sorry to disappoint, but there was no secret passageway under the flooring.
Oh, yeah. That was a bit far-fetched, huh? Story adds up. Maybe we'll just press everything just in case it triggers anything.
No, we pressed that one
So,
already.
We pressed that one. We're waiting outside the door. We heard the bang part. That's
We
true.
pressed that one.
We haven't pressed this one, have we?
Oh, we haven't. I guess we could give it a shot.
Yeah. So, let me get this straight. The Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down.
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. I have to go back to my OnlyFans. Why does this feel like I'm an Inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
Yeah, my Glock out and everything.
Yeah.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. Just like thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Yeah, we're supposed to...
Okay. We'll just keep going. Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
Hmm.
Dead.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
I do. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have to judge against me. If there's anything I can present that would prove that it's not Maya in that photo. I don't think we have anything to present, do we?
Let's see. That's a tough one. What's on the right? Let's see.
There's this photograph. Well, that's the same photograph, but... Because I don't think we have, like... Because, like, I feel like the only true argument that we could say is that there's no way for us to prove it right now because there's one more missing evidence. So I don't think we have the evidence in our inventory to prove that it's not her. But we definitely know that Maya took not Maya.
Yeah.
Lotta took a second photo.
I think, yeah, say we don't, because there's missing evidence.
Yeah. So I can't present anything yet.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wright.
God damn it.
Your Honor.
Aaron, back to you.
That's very smart of you, Herr Phoenix, right? You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is it all I can do?
I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
Shut up,
And
Judge.
then not guilty, not possible means guilty.
Totally, 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for the witness?
No, call me prosecutor. Having established
dang
the
it.
defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Give me the hold it. Oh, there you go.
Phoenix!
Oh shit.
Phoenix! You can't make that kind of face, woo, ghost talking. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Like a superhero.
Mia. Oh God, no! Ah! Ah!
I'm just curious what Aaron's reaction is.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
My brain is destroyed. You put pearls.
Her clothes are unfortunately a bit small for me. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hands. You hold the key. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray. Click.
I was murdered.
What? A lot at a time like this?
Guys, are just perfect snap-up shots.
I feel like we've done this a lot.
Yeah, I like the idea of just getting lazier and lazier on that flashback.
We gotta fill in all the time, boys.
You see, there was one piece to this puzzle.
Mia?
Question Lotto, one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Hold it.
Damn it! God,
Please,
I'm always
wait.
interrupting me.
Your Honor, think about the cocaine in this one.
Oh,
The defense would like to request a witness to testify one more time.
overruled. I'm over cocaine. I have a new thing to look forward to
God
now.
damn it.
Not quite ready to tell you what it is, but... I'm afraid it's too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore,
It's fun. I'll allow another testimony. My whip needs some more action.
Oh my god.
Simeon Luckvina is right.
Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
Well, I mean, I have some place I must go after. I have some place I must go after this.
Oh god. No, not to the freaking evidence room.
Vaguely mentioning, all right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Oh, well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us one more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through him. The whip did it for me. Witness account number 2. Or part 2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Okay, we gotta question that one right there.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle or you like as you'll taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Oh my. Witness account part 2. Oh, whoop, didn't mean to do that.
There must be something you can use in her testimony just now with the last one, yeah. You must find it in full court.
Alright. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Press. 2, right?
Two what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Slam. Miss Hart, when were the other picture would you have been withholding? Rattle. More evidence. We want it.
No. You've got it all wrong. It's not me.
Was it me?
I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. I mean, shoot.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
God damn it. Withholding
damn.
evidence. What? Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Ellipses.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe I didn't get a whip. Unforgivable Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Confront
her.
versus yeah. Slam. Your Honor, the defense would that ask that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes. Well, maybe not.
Me? In contempt of court. You can't bestow us.
She's literally whipping the judge.
Yes. But you gave that man a good spanking for his money, but you hid evidence from that court on purpose. That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a schoolchild?
But he's withholding evidence, Mia. Ugh, I'm so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That is all.
How can you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bothered with a second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble that it's worth? How? How can you say that?
If you want to say it that badly, I'll submit it.
Lana's photo too, added to the court record. A picture taken at the Moida scene. Let's take a look. Huh.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my FA.
Yabba.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist this person in this picture is not Maya Fey? Insist that it's not Maya.
Yeah, insist it's not Maya.
I mean, that is kind of.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do, yeah.
He's just gonna make the point. Yeah, you can do it. I don't know if
Because like we're trying to follow the guy. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face; her whole body is taken on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow the other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
I mean, there's another... Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Yeah, we did it!
You're too soft.
Fuck! What?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix.
Oh.
Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
God damn it.
I'm hungry now.
She's smiling.
I think you had better continue to worry, Herr Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture.
Nah. No.
This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room.
Why did they get a cam?
That's a very strange angle for a camera.
Also, is this like legal? I don't even know if you could do this.
I don't know. Maybe Japanifornia, maybe, I don't know.
This is Minister Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
God, we're using magic in the trial now?
Yes.
She looks this way because she obviously is in the middle of channeling a spat.
Magic's real? Holy shit! I want to be a
It's-
mage.
It's unbelievable that she can.
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she can physically change into the person she's calling.
He did her research.
Hmm.
Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
Mia!
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal.
Okay, now we know it's
Oh, it
not
is
me.
illegal in Japanifornia.
Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Uh-oh.
Obviously, dead girl. I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
Hmm.
His face.
It's like, indeed, it has. Could I have that picture anyway? No.
No. Objection, Your Honor, that's... Damn it.
No, the judge stays classy. The judge
God
stays
damn
classy.
it. Alright, I don't even have a single witty line.
It looks like we've been hard.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant of my FA?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can
There's
prove
no
that the
bullet
person
hole.
in front is my SA? I can
Yeah,
You can prove
I
it.
can prove it. You can prove it. We can prove it. Everyone can prove
Your
it.
Honor.
Oh, the fire's returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So you think you've spotted the problem with this picture, then earned your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange?
It was on the left.
It's on the
or on
left
the
side.
right?
Yeah, it was on the
Yeah.
left side because if I remember the dress was like this, it was definitely on the side. So.
Yeah.
Direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
Slam. And that's exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there. Ah,
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Ah, yeah. Alright. This should do some major damage to our argument.
don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
I'm dead.
God damn it. I can't argue that.
Look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
I actually absolutely adore her gestures.
Oh, yeah.
The finger wagging, the bow.
Mhm.
Just jumping the gun again, I see. No honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
Well, what do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten to report about it. If they didn't, I couldn't have known this picture was any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth. I just know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that, Phoenix. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect race is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, You need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming with
Oh,
my
no.
whip.
Then happy gumshoe noises in the background. Oh god.
I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Oh no!
Why do they always try to keep salary off of this boy? He's just trying to do
Gumshoe
his
has to
job.
pay them to be a detective at this point.
I know. Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. There was none, even.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. It's not a good sign. This is your chance. Oh, it's a good sign. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into one shot, alright?
The judge is never confused.
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Slam. Your Honor. There's only one ecological explanation for the contradiction.
The shooter is someone else.
Yeah.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this rave immediately.
Oh man, I got my glow sticks ready.
Ah!
The defense argument is a complete mess. I'll whip everyone.
A complete mess. I fail to see how it is. Please enlighten us. With your whip.
Hey, witness.
Ah! Wait, what? She turned to the judge.
What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one who thought it was only two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you are lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you'll see before you die.
Damn.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary. So why don't we say you? Oh, damn it! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see, now riddle me this, how Phoenix writes. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Aw, you should probably go see a therapist.
I had a therapist and I can't even say his name.
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
I know the answer.
That's right. Now hurry up and answer them. Her Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I believe in you.
It's hard. It's like getting the last piece of the Jenga thing. I can't believe this even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, her Phoenix Wright. My whip hasn't had enough. But do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around? That's right. Mia would have always turned things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix,
So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove either one of those conditions were true.
oh, it's the key.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the challenge room is...
Maya had left.
Maya had left the room.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Maya had
Well,
left
I
the
think-
channeling
yeah.
point at some point. The defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face when dreaming foolishly foolish dreams.
Oh God.
Maya Faye was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Faye. The chances of her leaving the crime scene was lower than that Detective Saturday, which is in the negative.
God damn.
Anyway, let's see some evidence.
It's the key.
Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. I guess let's present the key.
Well, yeah, she had the key on her, so.
Yeah.
Present.
Oh, damn.
This heart. Do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door.
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait. Her Phoenix Wright.
Yes. It looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask what. Why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little Goyle, who's now a full-grown woman for some reason. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene. Oh, sorry. Yeah, crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that my Fate must have left a room. If she had not, then she would not have been holding this key you see before you.
No!
Oh, rubber. You got her at the ropes.
It seems we've arrived at an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proved, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, her Phoenix Wright. My whip is still strong. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Whip you. I don't care what I have to do. I'll get my guilty verdict.
She's kind of whip us to say that. Guilty. I just don't.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby.
Oh my.
Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Slam. Alright, we're gonna finish up right here. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Jeff. It's good.
Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sister? Wow, that's first. Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but it kind of sucked in there. I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gotten into that room.
Yeah. Well,
Well-
at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Please save me. Oh, I envy the two of you. Now, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? I'm kind of stuck here.
Sure. I'm probably gonna die by Morgan, though. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
And learn about trains.
A ticket?
Yes. Poor thing. So sheltered. Doesn't even know what a ticket is. I'm gonna show her freaking Charlie the Chocolate Factory.
It's like,
Alright.
you're not going home. You're staying with me. We're gonna watch Willy Wonka in the Charlie Factory tonight.
Alright.
Raise you right.
Well, that's excellent.